going on? This is My Life in the Show. I'm your host, Donald Washington. I've done several domestic violence shows on this channel. However, today I'm going to bring you guys one out of Georgia. This story is going to read, armed and dangerous man wanted for throwing a 4-year-old from the car. However, there's two sides to every story, especially in domestics. One of the reasons I want to do this story is 2023. I've done way too many stories where it ends tragically. Ladies, men, I want to show you guys on what to look for in dating. One of the biggest things is 2023 is time out not to know, and too many resources not to know who you're dating. I'm in a position now to where I talk to a lot of 19, 20, 21-year-olds, and they ask me for advice. One of my biggest things is a background check and these signs right here. Look for this. That's critical in young ladies and men. All right, now let's get into this particular story. This is out of Georgia. Story's going to read on June 12th. Police officers responded in the reference to domestic, the female and the father of a child. However, she has an infant and she has a 4-year-old. She has 2 children. One of them, they're going to say, I don't know if he's the father of both or just the father of one of them. They're going to say, and everything is alleged. They're going to say between the female and the father of a child, the female was advised of a physical altercation while she was holding her infant. While she was holding the infant, they're going to say he allegedly snatched the victim's money and phone. They're going to say Mr. Thomas fled the location with the second 4-year-old in the car. As he approached the front of the subdivision, he threw the child from the car and continued to flee the area. So I don't know if he slowed down and said, hey, get out, threw him out the window. I don't know what, but he threw the child from the car. Right? The adult victim was injured. I'm guessing that's her. The 4-year-old had injuries to the mouth. Both victims were checked, and they cool. They're good. So he has warrants. They're gonna say he has warrants for kidnapping, child not legitimized. I don't know what that means. Aggravated assault, 2 counts of cruelty to children, 1 first-degree battery, family violence, and theft by taking. I don't know what that means. Theft by taking what? Anyway, some of the things he has warrants for, and a lot of them are just misdemeanors. Theft by, he has an active warrant out of Clayton County by receiving stolen property. Current warrant, failure, obstruction of law enforcement, failure to appear in court, disturbing the peace. Those are misdemeanors. However, I want to get into this. Me and my homegirl Gina have this debate, and she also watches this channel. So, Gina, if you're watching, this is the debate. We had a debate that she was like, oh yeah, another man can step up and love your child just as much as the real father. And I'm like, yo, I don't know in this case. But we had this debate, hypothetically. And I'm like, yo, for that first year, 2 years, yo, that guy's really just trying to get some. He's really just trying to get to know you. But as far as that child, you know, that takes a minute. That takes 2, 3. That takes some time, depending on the person. But you just can't let him in right away. And you got to watch him. Watch him very closely. And her, for men as well. It definitely go both ways. Increased loss of temper. Ladies, if you dating a man and he fly off the handle, not just with you, with anybody else, that's a red flag. Frequent physical fighting. It could be a family member. It could be one of his homeboys. It could be in the streets. Anybody 35 plus should have let that go a long time ago. Anybody 30 plus should have let that go. 25 plus. If he out there, everything that make him mad, he want a physical fight other cats. Red flag. Increased use of alcohol and drugs. If he's all of a sudden drinking way too much, smoking way too much, red flag. Increased risk behavior, doing 100 on the highway. Just crazy-ish. Watch it. Declining school performances, really not caring about what's what. Watch it. Also, yeah, you may want to do a medical background check. Yo, homie, you got any mental illnesses I need to know about? Important. Very important. Because a lot of undiagnosed mental illness going on in these streets. Make no mistake, it's a problem. Planning to commit acts of violence. Yo, homeboy made me mad. I'm on him. Watch that. Announcing threats or planning to hurt others. Red flag. All that. I can't stress this enough how important it is. As I told a youngster, 21, asking me for advice. Yo, here's what the youngsters are doing in 2023. They are putting they got trackers on their phones. So like youngsters are asking each other, boyfriend and girlfriends, oh, I want to track on your phone. Put your track on. Put your location on. I need to see your every moment. No, create boundaries. Do not let him know your every location. You got to create boundaries because it builds up to something worse. Then all of a sudden they feel, no, you're mine. How dare you not let me know your every waking moment. They also are doing video chat to where every 2 seconds they video chat and seeing where you at, where you at, where you at. You got to create boundaries, youngsters. Because if you don't, it becomes worse. And if you let it ride, then it gets much worse, especially at a young age as they get older. I want to bring you guys this crazy out here. Domestics is a very big issue. Anyway, appreciate everybody watching. Go to YouTube. Go to My Life in the Shy, My Life in the CHI. Appreciate you. Peace.
Be on fire, ooh, down to the wire. My life in the shy, ooh, it's my life in the shy.